In August, the Select Board formed a 9-member committee with the task of giving the town seal a fresh look and creating a new logo for unofficial use. This team includes elected officials and experts in graphic design and local history. We had a chance to speak with Kevin Keene, Vice Chair of the Select Board, and Gloria Grice, Executive Director of the Needham History Center and Museum, who shared insights into the symbolism of the current seal and ways the town can enhance its historical accuracy.
The symbolism of Needham's town seal was described in the 1950s book, Town and City Seals of Massachusetts.
The town seal was designed in 1898 when the state of Massachusetts mandated that all towns have a town seal. And ours shows what's thought to be the transfer of property of what became Needham and Wellesley. At the time, that would have been what's known as the Nahoyden Deed of 1680. And what is depicted on the seal is two of the town fathers receiving the deed from Nahoyden, and they're standing in front. There's a teepee next to Nahoyden and a little structure next to the town fathers. And in the background are two of the archetypal natural features of Needham, High Rock and the Charles River.
Nahoyden, whose full name was William Nahoyden, was a native tribal leader. Following King Philip's War between the Native Americans and the New England settlers and their indigenous allies, he played a key role as the negotiator for the deeds of several towns making up the Dedham Grant, including Needham.
He was actually a student of John Eliot, the famous minister. He was bilingual, could talk between the two cultures. After King Philip's War, London wanted each town, each colony to sort of explain their legal net standing. And basically, he's the one who developed that. After King Philip's War, he basically did the land deeds for many of the towns, including the Dedham Grant.
While the committee will dive into the details for precise enhancement, there might be some challenges around the event depicted in the seal.
When the seal was designed, history, as Europeans saw it, was conventionally built around the notion that their coming to the New World was progress. The Mass Bay colony was originally founded with a seal that had a depiction of a native man with a word balloon coming out of his mouth saying, "Please come over and help us." When they designed the seal, they're really conveying the notion that this is when we, after King Philip's War, brought what was remaining of the Native American population, into the English civilization. At the time, it was considered an important event, a good event, something for the town to celebrate. We look at it now and we realize that that's an extremely inaccurate and simplistic view of what the relationship between the early settlers and the Native American communities was like, especially in the matter of land transfer.
Additionally, some of the specifics within the seal also lack accuracy.
For instance, the hill is supposed to either be the High Rock, but some people said maybe it's Blue Hills. But if you look at it, it's starting to look more like Mount Manyon in the Philippines, which is like the perfect conal, volcano shape. The Charles River in front of it looks more like as wide as the Mississippi. I think the people who did this thought Needham was more ancient than it was. I mean, that font is a very medieval font. And even the dress seems very old looking. And there appears to be a teepee in the left side of the seal, which is a Native American dwelling style used in the Great Plains, never the Eastland Algonquin Indians.
A native gentleman from this area would have had what is known as a wetu, which is a bark-covered, it's a rounder, more domed structure. So that's the sort of conventional, how we saw Indians' depiction of how he should look. And that's not, even if this is the event you want to convey, it should at least be accurate.
Reverend John Eliot converted Nahoyden to Christianity. Later on, his family relocated to the praying Indian village at Punkapo. The newly established committee also includes a member from the native praying Indians.
One thing I'm very pleased about is as the town forms a committee to look at the town seal again, they are including a representative from the native praying Indian community. So that perspective will be part of whatever design comes out in the end, and it won't simply be our own European view of history from our perspective.
For the Needham Channel News, I'm Yu Xiaoyuan.